So what I'd like to do as a closing kind of thing is to share with you what, for me at least, has emerged as a kind of take-home message for us from all of this. And that is that I learned a lot in the last 2 days that's going to affect who I am and what I do. And I can no longer think about this coalition, consequently, as something that just has something to do with the Farm Bill, or that imagine that we're only going to get together once every 5 years, for that reason. But that rather, we can no longer operate out of our separate silos, because we're all in this together in more ways than I think we can even imagine right now. I've had the privilege, in terms of my work at the Stonegarden Center, to actually begin to become actively engaged with some healthcare professionals. And we have started to learn from each other how important it is to think about healthcare in terms of agriculture, in terms of soil, in terms of those foundational pieces which, there have been people, visionaries of the past, who understood this a long time ago. But we drifted away from that, and we sort of moved into a food and agriculture system and a healthcare system, which operates kind of on a single tactic therapeutic intervention basis. What I mean by that is, in our health system now, we wait until somebody gets sick and we figure out how to intervene with the therapy to fix it, right? And in agriculture, we wait until our soil needs some more nutrition, and then we figure out what we need to bring in the way of fertilizer to fix it temporarily. Or if there's a pest problem, how to intervene with the therapy to get rid of the pest. And consequently, none of us have looked at what's wrong with the system of what we're doing and what needs to happen in terms of revitalizing, regenerating the system so that both our farms and our bodies are healthy, rather than constantly having to fix them when they're ill. And the reason that this is so important for all of us, and this is something I've learned from the healthcare professionals that I'm working with, is that neither our agriculture or our healthcare are affordable if we continue to move in the future in this way. I learned, I didn't know this because I didn't see it on the front page of the New York Times, when the Congressional Budget Office released its 2007 report on what's going to happen to the cost of healthcare if the current increase of the last 20 years continues on into the future. And what they concluded that by 2080, it will consume half of our GDP.